Hey, it's Marina, travel experta. Today, we're going to be talking about the actual applying for your non-lucrative visa for Spain. You guys ready for an adventure? Let's begin. So, every country obviously has their own way of applying. In the United States, after COVID, it's all 100% by mail until they call you in once you are accepted, approved to come in to pick up your visa with your passport. Because we had the benefit of applying from two different countries, in Guatemala, it has to be an appointment for the initial meeting. But here's the thing with Guatemala, and it might be for other countries where you have to make an appointment. My husband applied for him and our two sons, so it was a family, but it did not matter because he had to come in. They all each individually had to have an appointment. So it wasn't written anywhere at all when we arrived. We told them, like, show us where it's written on your site where it is, because we want to know how we made that error. They couldn't show it anywhere because it's just one of those things. It's unmentioned, and you'll get a lot of these things that are simply not mentioned, which you'll find out later. You could try writing to them. Some consulates don't write you back. Anyways, because they knew that there was nothing written, they immediately redid the appointments, but we still had to go another day. Gratefully, we didn't have to do it online because appointments could sometimes take 3 to 4 months before you can make it. So that's another thing. If you want to start the process, please go and listen to my episodes. It takes, to be apostilled 8 weeks. There's all these things that take several times. So don't make your appointment the day that you want to go. Make the appointment 3 or 4 months before you go, and then start the process if you have to do it in person. Okay, it's super important. Otherwise, for like the US, you have to do it with a tracking number so that you can keep track of it. And then everything comes via email to you so that if you got it or if they got it, and then whatnot, then you follow along with that process. So please find out what is the process in your country. If it is by appointment, make that appointment way before you even start to gather up the paperwork, because it does take some time. And just in case, you have nothing to lose. Make an appointment for your kids if you are doing it as a family. And usually when you can make it, you can make 3 in a row. Usually that's not a problem, or 4 in a row, or however amount there is. Because you could always cancel those appointments or something like that and say, oh, I just thought. That is fine. Better than not having it done properly. If you guys have any other feedback, I'd love to hear about it. If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave me a review. And remember to make every day an adventure.